Hello and welcome to 3.0 I am Ruchi Sharma.
And I am Shikha Singh. We have got all the major global cryptocurrency news from the past week for you in the show. But before we start, let's cut across Manoj for the market check.
The market is trading lower due to the increased regulatory uncertainty, rising liquidations, and the macroeconomic factors such as the new US trade tariffs affecting risk appetite for the investor. That's what the analysts have said. Today, approximately $14.21 billion worth of Bitcoin and the Ethereum options are due for expiry. And market watchers are particularly attentive to this event because it has the potential to influence the short-term trends through the volume contracts and their notional value. What it suggests that the market sentiment is generally bullish as investors are betting more on the price of the Bitcoin increasing rather than decreasing.
Thank you, Manoj. Mt. Gox moves $1 billion in Bitcoin for third time this month, sparking Creditor Payout speculation.
Right, Ruchi, and the recent Bitcoin shuffling has raised speculation that it could be linked to Creditor Payouts as Mt. Gox has been distributing Bitcoin to creditors since 2024.
Yes, the final payout date for creditors was extended in October 2024 to October 31st, 2025 due to the ongoing verification process for claimants.
So, despite the size of the recent transactions, there has been no significant impact on the price of Bitcoin, which had been the case in the past when large transfers sparked concerns about sell-offs.
This time, however, Bitcoin's market price has remained stable and there has been no immediate panic over the transfers.
Moving on, Trump media unveils crypto ETF plans with Crypto.com. Donald Trump-backed WLFI launches USD1 stablecoin on Ethereum and Binance's BNB chain. US President Donald Trump's media company, Trump Media and Technology Group, has announced a partnership with Crypto.com to launch a suite of exchange-traded funds and exchange-traded products.
The planned financial products will feature Bitcoin, Crypto.com's native Chronos token, and other digital assets alongside US-focused securities.
Right, and the pending regulatory approval, the ETFs will launch in late 2025 and will be available in the US, Europe, and Asian markets through brokerages and Crypto.com's app, which boasts 140 million users globally.
Meanwhile, the World Liberty Financial, the DeFi venture backed by US President Donald Trump, has launched a stablecoin called USD1.
Pegged to the US dollar, the token is designed to function as a digital asset equivalent to dollar and is currently available on both Ethereum and Binance's BNB blockchains.
Moving on, MetaPlanet buys $12.6 million in Bitcoin, boosting holdings to 3,350 BTC.
And the firm has been accelerating its acquisitions throughout 2025, adding 1,288 Bitcoins in the first 11 weeks of the year.
According to a March 24th statement posted on X, the Japanese investment firm purchased the Bitcoin at an average price of $83,801 each. This brings the company's total Bitcoin acquisition cost to $278.8 million with an average purchase price of $83,224 per BTC.
Right. And last week it announced the formation of an advisory board appointing Eric Trump as its first member. While it did not disclose specific details about Trump's role, CEO Simon Gerovitz stated that the board will consist of influential figures committed to advancing a Bitcoin adoption.
He described Trump's appointment as a major step towards the goal of becoming one of the world's leading Bitcoin treasury companies.
Moving on, GameStop is raising $1.3 billion via convertible debt to buy Bitcoin.
The $1.3 billion of convertible senior notes will have a 5-year maturity, according to a press release, and the underwriter Green Shoe is for up to an additional $200 million.
And led by Ryan Cohen, GameStop is taking a page from Michael Saylor's strategy, which has raised many billions via convertible debt for the purposes of building its Bitcoin stack.
Right. Moving on, SEC drops a Ripple appeal, paving the way for potential XRP ETF approval in 2025. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has decided to drop its appeal in the Ripple case, marking a significant moment for the crypto industry.
And with the legal battle over, attention now turns to the possibility of an XRP ETF, and multiple firms including Grayscale, WisdomTree, and Bitwise have filed for XRP ETFs, and there is growing optimism within the industry that the SEC will approve one soon.
Also, prediction platform Polymarket shows an 80% chance of an XRP ETF being approved this year. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse expressed confidence, stating that he believes the SEC will approve an XRP ETF in the second half of 2025.
Moving on, SEC Crypto Task Force to hold 4 more roundtables in 2025. The US Securities and Exchange Commission Crypto Task Force will hold 4 more roundtables from April to June 2025 to discuss crypto regulations.
Also, post the first roundtable session held on March 21st, the SEC is hopeful that these roundtable discussions with leading figures from the US crypto industry will help bring more clarity to the sector.
The upcoming series will commence on April 11th with a discussion dedicated to tailoring regulations for crypto trading. Subsequent roundtables will address crypto custody on April 25th, tokenization and asset movement on-chain on May 12th, and DeFi on June 6th.
Right. Fidelity's US dollar-pegged stablecoin set for May launch.
And this move comes at a time when the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies in the US has grown more favorable, particularly under the Trump's administration and their friendly policies.
Right. According to the latest report by the Financial Times, the financial giant is in the final stage of testing the stablecoin through its digital asset division, Fidelity Digital Assets.
The stablecoin is expected to debut by the end of May and is part of a broader push by the firm into the cryptocurrency sector.
Fidelity's stablecoin initiative comes as the stablecoin market continues to grow, with companies like Tether with USDT and Circle with USDC holding the lion's share.
The market is currently worth around $235 billion and has seen an influx of traditional financial firms eyeing the space, spurred by regulatory clarity around stablecoin issuance.
Well, that's all in this episode of the Weekly Wrap. This is Ruchi Sharma signing off.
And this is me, Shikha Singh, signing off. For more updates, keep watching 3.0 TV. Do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do log on to the website www.3versetv.io. Scan the QR code to know more.